Hey, welcome to the Actor's Career Compass, where we give actionable, bite-sized tips to help you navigate your acting career. I'm your host, Martin Benson, and today we'll be talking about the importance of having accents or not having them. This was specifically a question I got sent by a podcast listener. He said, Martin, how important is an accent? English isn't my first language, but I understand it quite well. I'm wondering how advanced a person should be in it and what their accent should be in order to get acting work. Now, if you have a question you'd like me to answer on this podcast, don't hesitate to email me, martin@cityheadshots.com, C-I-T-Y, headshots with an S. martin@cityheadshots.com, because great questions make for great podcast episodes. So first off, having the ability to change your accent at will is obviously a great skill, and it can absolutely increase the number of roles that you'll be able to book. But it's not a problem if you don't have that ability, or if you don't have what you'd consider to be the proper accent to book acting roles. The truth is, there is no proper accent. Every character is different. And there are tons of different characters that require tons of different accents. Ideally, if you do not have the ability to change your accent at will, you should aim to try to book roles that align with your current accent. This way, you're playing characters that you're best suited for. And you can do those right away as you work to change or whatever you want to do with your accent to eventually play a wider range of roles. Now, one thing to take into consideration is clarity of speech. No matter what accent you have, people still need to understand what you're saying properly. So you want to make sure to work on your articulation and pronunciation. If a casting director has trouble understanding you, it's going to be much more difficult for you to get booked. Now, as a quick aside, I do want you to be aware that over-pronouncing and over-enunciating words can also make it be difficult to get booked. What I mean by that is, in some cases, especially for theater-trained actors, they're taught to pronounce extremely clearly and articulate every single syllable, make sure they say their T's properly, for instance. The problem with this is when it comes to screen acting, it doesn't come across as natural. So just be aware that over-pronouncing certain words can actually make you seem less trained for screen acting, which could be a red flag for getting cast. Now, let's go back to the main point here. So, accent, right? If accent is a concern for you, there are plenty of accent coaches who can help you learn new accents or change your current accents. So I recommend just doing a little bit of research online. Many of them work virtually these days through Zoom, so you should be able to find someone without too much difficulty. So before we wrap, let me briefly tell you about my mini course called Kickstart Your Acting Career. It's a 5-day course that dives deep on how to start getting consistent auditions if you don't already have an agent, credits, or a reel yet. Getting consistent auditions for legitimate projects is critical if you want to start building your resume and have a shot at getting an agent. If you're not getting at least 1 to 2 auditions per week right now, you will benefit from Kickstart Your Acting Career. You can visit kickstartminicourse.com for more information and to sign up. That's pretty much it. Thanks for listening today. All I have, as always, is one ask. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the show so you don't miss future episodes. And if you're already subscribed, please leave a review on iTunes or Spotify. It's seriously the most helpful thing you can possibly do for me as I look to grow this podcast. Just search the Actor's Career Compass on either platform and you'll find it. Reviews help a ton because they make these episodes more easily findable for other actors too. Thanks so much, and I will see you soon.